Okay, this is a quick video about how to save your OBS settings for different platforms into different profiles, and also how to create different collections of scenes and sources. So starting with settings, so right now I'm in a profile that I created right here called main. This is where most of my stuff is as I'm creating something, and this is where I stream from with a certain setup here with my stream key out to restream, and I have various output settings that I continue to tweak to get the best results. And all of these settings are saved in this profile. And this profile can be changed then to another profile. Now these settings here are for some work that we're testing on an RTMP server that requires slightly different parameters. So like for this one I can't use the hardware encoder, I have to use the software encoder. And so I have a completely different setup. Some of these other settings are different. So they get saved in this additional profile. So that's how you can save your settings for different situations. I'm going to go back to my main one here. Now you'll notice regardless of what profile I select, nothing really changes down here in my scenes and sources because those are actually saved through a separate menu option here called Scene Collection. And for this example I have my main, again my main area where I do most of my work, but then I'm also getting ready for some live performances, and I have specific videos, specific scenes and sources that I want to kind of have set up and then save them so that I don't have to do all the setup again. I'm going to save that into a separate scene collection. Now this happens to be a copy of a lot of the stuff I had, but you'll see something new popped up here. So this is a live performance setup that I'm doing. I'm not done with it yet, but this is just to show this additional scene popped up here because it's part of a new scene collection. Eventually I'll clean out all of these scenes here, so let's see, we can get rid of that scene for example. And now when I go back to my main scene collection, we'll see that I'll get rid of this humming one that was there, and I got my Cosmic Stream Fest scene back. So these are independent of one another. Your settings for streaming are connected to your profile. Your scene collections are connected separately to this menu option here. And just like you have here, you can duplicate, rename. You can export both of these, can be exported so that if you have to install OBS on another machine, you can easily bring in that setup information or just have a backup for yourself, which I'm definitely going to do after I do a lot more work on this. So that's OBS profiles and scene collections.